Okay, so I tried to get this I tried to stream the second part before and something went wrong, so hopefully it'll go right this time. Let me just CD into the project. I think it was called Quasar-Sanctum. Yep, that's the one. So let's open that up, and I'm going to show you what I did to fix that problem that we ran into last time. So first of all, notice here that, oh, let me get rid of those. Yeah, notice here that for the login route, I'm going to /login rather than /API/login. And our login route is no longer sitting in API.php. It's now sitting in web.php. Okay, so there's that login route there. We're still using the same controller. And now if we come back in here, this request session regenerate part, we want to add that back in, and now it's actually going to work. So the reason it wasn't working before is when you're logging in, you need to be running through the web-based middleware. So let's go back to our kernel. Yeah, so we need to be running through this middleware to log in, and then from then on, we can start making API requests and we will be authenticated. So let's just check all of that works, and we'll say PHP artisan serve here. And I'm also going to cd into app and say Quasar dev for that application. So we'll give that a moment to run. And I'm pretty sure that that's going to fix our problem. Let me just open up a browser here. All right, so let's open up our console, see if we can log in. Oh, great. Now that I'm streaming this again, it's not working again. Okay, CSRF token mismatch. Let's try refreshing that page. We're getting the CSRF token. And we're still getting the mismatch. Bugger. I thought I had it fixed, but it turns out maybe I did not. So let's go through everything now and just check that everything's as it should be. So I'll come back down to index.view. So we're making a post to the login route. Oh, actually, no, I know the problem. It's because, as I described last time, this should be 127.0.0.1. Let's try that again. Log in. This time it works. And if we say get user, now we're actually getting the user. And there it is right there. All right, so the problem that I was just running into then is that if you're on localhost, you're on a different domain. Actually, let's check. If we go to sanctum.php, I honestly don't know if this is going to work, but let's try saying localhost 8080 there and then see if it's going to work. I don't think it will because we're on different subdomains now. But I'll come back here. I'm just going to shut that down and start it up again. Refresh the page. Let's see if it works now. All right, so logging in did work, and I am now able to get the user. So that's another thing you can do. You can just set localhost to 8080. In fact, that's probably what I should have done from the beginning. All right, what else? There's probably a couple of other things that I should cover. If you wanted to register the user, you might want to use something like Laravel Fortify, just because it's got a lot of that set up for you. But to register the user, you could, for example, just create another route here called register, and then you change this from maybe login route to something more descriptive, like, I don't know, authentication routes. And then we could just have another endpoint here called register, and then you go ahead and do everything you need to do to register the user, like validate the input, handling errors and all that kind of thing. Okay, what else should I tell you? I think that's just about it. If there's anything else that you want me to cover, let me know. I don't want to go like too in depth. I'm not going to go too much into like deploying and all that kind of thing. I've got plans for that later on down the line. This is just something quick that I pulled together. But yeah, I think we can leave it at that. Yeah, so I'll finish this one up.